Hello, welcome. I hope everybody's doing well today. He stopped. He stopped. This dog's got to chew stuff. No chewing. Be a good boy.
Mom, whenever you don't look, he keeps doing it, but when you do look, he stops.
Okay, he's like you.
I don't do that.
No, you don't. You don't.
Like
do
when
that.
I'm doing something that I'm not supposed to be doing, I'm still doing it, and you're seeing me. And that's the difference of him.
That's the difference. All right, Avery, go find something to do while I do this, okay? And then I'll get you dressed because we got to get ready to leave, okay?
After this?
After I do this, yes.
How long is it?
A little while.
It's for 100 minutes long.
It's not 100 minutes long. First person here is Alpha for General. Alpha for General. You may come up with an idea for a side business, side project, side hustle. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders, and areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. Teamwork is suggested, and you may have money coming in. You may also have a fire sign around Leo, Sagittarius, areas of significance. Avery, I said not to ruin that, okay? Did I tell you not to touch it? Why did you touch it? Peach, General.
I just like it.
Peach, General.
Peach General.
With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new
General.
opportunities, and life changes for you for the better quickly. Listen to your intuition. Luck changes for the better quickly. You may be spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or Libra. You also may have choices and options coming in around social activity.
Can I show them something?
Avery, if I don't get this done, we're not going out, okay?
Dad, I can't go to the park.
We're going to that other place
Dad, can I?
because it's going to rain.
Okay.
Summons for tomorrow, General. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Your luck is changing, and you may have choices and options around social activity. Could be spending time with an Aries. A disappointment heals and moves into the past.
Could I show them?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Show them that.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle.
Hi, Zara.
Plus, you might be wondering what this part of the booth
It looks like an astronaut. That's the best I can come up with. She got it at the dollar store.
And it's a keychain.
It's a keychain, and she'll put it on her backpack for school, right?
No.
You're not going to do that?
Yep.
You want to put it on your ice skating bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to put it on your bag.
You can put it on my bag.
Or should I put it on your ice cream bag?
You're the one that wanted it. Why would you put it on my bag?
Okay.
Oh my goodness, I saw blue hearts go flying by. Hold on.
Blue heart.
Yeah, no, not that one. Multiple blue hearts. That means somebody paid through.
But I actually saw it.
We'll find it. We'll find it.
I can't put down. Until she stopped.
Right there, Leo sun. How does James, my doctor, feel about me? He's acting weird
Leo
on the second
sun.
doctor visit.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't have a strong feeling. He may think that you're like grounded and stable, decent, nice, respectable. Yeah. Oh, okay. I mean, he just may be a weird person. Maybe he's just a little weird.
Look at this. I'll hang him up in here.
Shonda, general for the next 2 weeks.
Mom, I'll hang him up in here.
Okay,
where
that's
no one
good.
sees.
For the next
This is
2
our second
weeks,
story.
anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life comes into balance. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You may have some money coming in. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could make you feel relief. And then life's moving forward, and you're ready for it. You're no longer holding yourself back.
That looks
Not
adorable.
bad. That does look cute. All about me and finances for finances for this week, and then love for next. Okay, let's do finances first.
Okay, whenever you look to screen over here.
Finances are okay. You've got Empress bringing in love and money or more of it, and a new opportunity coming in. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures when you listen to your intuition. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or setting money aside for something can bring life back into balance and make you feel relieved. And then love. Okay, when it comes to love, explore your options. You have choices and options. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you'll hear from somebody that you're hoping to hear from. They could be two different people, or they may be the same person. People that you have here, you have Aries, you have Capricorn, you have another earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You have a committed relationship coming in if you're not with anyone right now, with new beginnings on the horizon around romance that could lead you to success. You also may have a Sagittarius and possibly a Libra. If you're not with anyone, exploring your options leads you to success. Not bad. Yeah.
Did you check if there's any scratches where it hurts? Because there might be a scratch.
Where, on my leg?
No, like, there might be a scratch where it hurts.
Oh, yeah, you got a scratch there, yeah. Does it hurt?
Yeah.
All right, but it looks okay. They look like they're getting better. They're starting to go away. All right, let me finish what I'm doing here. Sag rising, Gemini.
Sag.
Avery, could you go away? You may be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Disappointments, heartaches, and old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and you're making decisions that push life forward. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that can push life forward quickly between now and the end of the year. Maybe spending time with an Aquarius. You have a wish that comes true. Negativity is moving into the past. Happiness is coming in. Not bad. You may be turning a corner, you know? Pretty good. Amen for this week with O. Amen for this week with O. It looks a little slow. Now you got here the Hermit, which can indicate that somebody, one or both people, may be feeling like taking time for themselves or turning in rather than focusing on the relationship. Be careful with Emperor in reverse, that one person is not trying to control or manipulate the situation or the other person. Slow and steady wins the race, but expressing your wants and needs around the situation could be helpful. Communication is either coming in or picking up, which is kind of contradictory to the Hermit, but that's okay. That happens. Avery, leave him alone. If you don't leave him alone, I'm not taking you out today, okay? Because you're on my last nerve. Leave him alone. He's quiet. Find something else to do. Cinnamon for today. Making decisions that push life forward towards greener pastures. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. Maybe investing time in a creative project or creative hobby. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. You may have choices and options around social activity, but you may choose to just take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Rip Hand Deep, General. Rip Hand Deep, you've got, with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities and a new venture begins. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Old wounds heal and move into the past. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. You've got you may have a new job or business opportunity coming in, and you could have a Sagittarius or a Gemini around. Kriti for the next 48. Kriti for the next 48. Well, your luck is changing for the better, and the Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past, and a new journey begins. If you've recently had an argument with someone, or if you do have an argument with someone, don't get upset about it. It's going to blow over quickly and move into the past fast. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. Negativity moves into the past. Not bad. Miss Cherie, reading around my job, will I pass my probation? You will. Yeah, I believe you will. And it looks like there's like happiness around forward movement. There could be a lot of potential here at this job. Not bad. Not bad. Mystery, general for the rest of the month. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders and life moves forward when you set boundaries or express your wants and needs around personal and professional relationships. You could be feeling a little bit more financially secure. You could have a new venture on the horizon. You may even be planning travel. Areas of your life that have been slow may now start to move forward. Not bad. Not bad. Holly, when will I be in a relationship again? Could be before the end of this year. Yeah, maybe something that happens pretty quickly, like over the next 7 weeks, 4 to 7 weeks. It could be quite passionate with long-term potential. It may be with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or maybe a Cancer. Happiness comes in around love moving forward. Not bad. Be Wise wants the orange cards. Forgiveness and understanding. As soon as you see the word forgiveness, you'll know right away where the energy is needed in your life. Forgiveness is a correction of human vision, an opportunity to see through the eyes of the soul, and ultimately it gives us an idea of what it's like to see through the eyes of our angels. Whatever the situation that feels heavy on your heart right now, when this card appears, you have the angel guidance inviting you to release it. You aren't being asked to accept bad behavior or to let it go, but to realize the only person who is truly being affected by your unforgiving thoughts and feelings is you. You don't deserve to have the past events get in the way of present happiness. And that can only happen if you make space by releasing painful experiences from your heart. So call in your angels now and ask them to help you step into the energy of forgiveness. Even if you feel like you don't know how to forgive, the willingness to do so will be enough. And then this one is cut the cords. Cut the cords. In spirituality, cords are energetic bonds that connect us to situations, persons, and places. There are different types of cords, but in this context, they're connections to situations or people that have negative or draining effect upon us. We can also create a negative cord when we have an expectation of an outcome of a situation, especially when it is outside of our control. So this is an important time for you to release any attachments to people, places, situations, or outcomes, or anything else that could be limiting your experience of joy. Angels are wrapping you in a light of love so that you can lovingly detach from this situation that could be draining, dramatic, or damaging to your health or purpose. Cut the cords. Cut the cords. Shonda, General. New beginnings are on the horizon around work, school, or business that may lead you to success. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. If you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it will resolve itself and move into the past. Or if that's something that happens, don't worry, it'll blow over quickly. You have money coming in, finances improving, and you might be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Holly, Jacob, and me. Things may be a little slow because you have the Hangman here, but maybe within the next couple of weeks, communication either comes in or picks up. Expressing your wants and thoughts and feelings at that time would be suggested, and then things may move forward after communication picks up to a place where you're feeling a little bit of relief. It's a little slow and steady wins the race, but there is the ability for the relationship to strengthen over the course of the next 8 weeks. So let's see what happens. B, how does G feel about me? How does G feel about me? May find you to be somebody who is smart, intelligent, and successful. Somebody who is down to earth, reliable, a kind-hearted, caring, compassionate friend. Nice. Not bad. Not bad. Aries Sun for the next 24. Aries Sun for the next 24. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities and life comes into balance. You may be spending time with a Libra. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business, and you may have choices and options around social activity. Could be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Pallavi, love. When it comes to love, you've got walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and life can move forward with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. New beginnings are on the horizon. Explore your options. You also may have a Scorpio or a Cancer here. You're no longer holding yourself back. Set boundaries. And if you're undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Pretty good. Mega love. Mega love. When it comes to love, you've got romance heats up. You've got passion and success coming in, but you might need to disconnect from something or someone that's keeping you stuck or stagnant. Anything that's been like a burden, heavy, not functioning well, cycles, all that shit needs to be moved into the past in order for life to move forward. And then life may move forward with choices and options. If you're undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, possibly a Libra. Vartika, what's next between me and SH for the next 6 months?
This is what he has.
What is it? Let me see it.
Oh, something sharp.
Let me see it. Bring it over here. Staples?
Yeah.
Pick it up. He just dropped it.
Where is it? I don't see it. There it is. It's just a little bit by him. For the next 6 months for SH and I. Be careful that somebody's not trying to control or manipulate the situation with Emperor in reverse. There is some indecision and stagnation around this situation. Slow and steady wins the race. It depends where you are in the relationship. I don't see all that much changing over the course of the next 6 months. Somebody may be trying to force it to change, but that isn't going to help. It's not going to work. And somebody may be feeling a little bit negative. I would say slow and steady wins the race, and expressing your wants and needs around the situation could be helpful. But it looks a little slow. But it depends where you are in the relationship. Mirror. Spirit guidance. Chariot, Archangel Metatron, an important achievement, self-discipline, willpower, public recognition. King of Water, trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. Open your heart and your mind to those around you. Trustworthy, heartfelt advice, charity work. Six of Earth, gifts of money, time, or effort. New career opportunities, receiving loans, and paying off debts. Alessandra, me, and Esteban. looks like it's somewhat of a roller coaster. So you've got like highs and lows around this situation, or maybe moving in cycles. What it looks like here is, okay, you got success, but then you have like disaster, and that may continue. And then it's like setting boundaries, bring in choices and options, but then somebody showing is the Hermit in reverse, which means they may know they've done something wrong, but they're not willing to take responsibility for it. It kind of reads like this is somewhat of a messy situation where one person is looking for the relationship to be committed and stable, and the other person may be kind of half in, half out kind of a thing. And that may continue, but it depends where you guys are in the relationship. Emily, near future for Jane and me. Cooperation and compromise could lead to success, and life may change for you for the better quickly through communication. Brings in happiness with the sun. Not bad. Should be spending time together maybe before the end of this month. Cosmic love for the rest of the year. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and new beginnings may start, possibly with a Capricorn. Empress is bringing in love and money, or more of it. Letting go of what's not working can open new doors. You also may have another earth sign here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. If you're feeling undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but explore your options. Migu for the next 24. Migu for the next 24. For the next 24, a disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past, and you may be starting to feel better or relieved around something. Your luck changes for the better quickly, and you could be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or possibly Pisces. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Vicky, general for tomorrow. For tomorrow, with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Lay down the law, set boundaries. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could make you feel relief. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. A disappointment is healing and moving into the past. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life is beginning to move forward. Ruchi, next in love. Next in love. Listen to your intuition, and there's growth, change, and transformation that comes in and around love if you're currently with someone. If you're not, you may have a Scorpio coming in, or Sagittarius. The world is at your feet, but if you're feeling undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Life seems to be moving forward. You're not looking back on the past, so if you're not with anyone, it may be new energy coming in. Magician's heart, love.
He's holding the harness and chewing on it.
Oh my God, Cyrus, don't do that. No, 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 no. Don't let him do that, Avery.
I'm trying to
Did he rip it? If he rips it, I got no way to take him out. You see, this is why I can't do things, okay?
That's that.
No, 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 it's not him, Avery. You're bothering him. I see you bothering him. Come on, take this off. Take it off. If you ruin this, I have no way to take you for a walk. Stop bothering him. Okay? Is it working? Yeah, I think it is. Magician's heart, love. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Anything that's been hurtful or disappointing, let it move into the past, and life will move forward. Listen to your intuition. Lay down the law, set boundaries. If you're looking for a well-functioning, stable relationship, you do have one coming in, but you might need to let go of something that isn't working. New energy coming in could be water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. Leo, reading for the week ahead. Reading for the week ahead. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. You've got new beginnings on the horizon and choices and options around social activity. Listen to your intuition. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Life begins to move forward. If you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Kimon for the rest of the day. Life comes into balance and something may happen that makes you happy. Maybe spending time with a Libra or a Leo. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Teamwork is favored. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Slow and steady wins the race. It may just be like a calm, peaceful, relaxing day. Mihak, general for November. General for November. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and life moves forward. Listen to your intuition. You're making decisions that push life forward, and areas of your life that have been slow should now start to move forward. An old wound is healing and moving into the past, and you might be feeling like something nice is happening around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, whatever it is, it would be positive. Cause for celebration comes in before the end of this month. Not bad. Daily general for the rest of this month. You may have a wish that comes true. Maybe feeling better, compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. You're no longer holding yourself back. You may find that life is moving forward towards greener pastures, and you may be spending time with an earth sign towards Capricorn, Virgo. Gemini, I'm Sharish. I'm Jad. What's coming in my life next? Could have a new job or business opportunity coming in. Maybe feeling a little bit more financially secure. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. Listen to your intuition. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Investing time in a side business, side project, side hustle could bring in success. Avery, lower it a little. Adriana, what is coming between O and I? You've got communication coming in and things could change for the better quickly. Cooperation and compromise is suggested, but if you're feeling undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You have a love offer coming in. I don't know if this is a romantic situation. If it is, this is positive. If it's not, you may have somebody else coming in. But looks like this is pretty positive as far as moving forward. I saw a Cash App come through, but I don't see the question yet. If you sent a Cash App, send the question with a blue heart, please. Alex, hello. General for the rest of the month. The general for the rest of the month. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the month. Life changes for you for the better quickly. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You could have a new job or business opportunity coming in. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward. Not bad. Not bad. A. Hamilton, that was the Cash App I saw. No, I didn't do yours. Love with me and Alex. Love with me and Alex. Well, you do have love here with the Ace, and then with the Empress bringing in love and money or more of it. But it may be a little slow, or you may feel like it's a little unstable. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation could ease disappointments or put your mind at ease. It's slow. Things are slow to move forward. Chariot is in reverse as well. But listen to your intuition, and expressing your wants and needs may be helpful at this time. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders after communication. So you may be seeing an improvement this month. Liz, general for today. Lay down the law, set boundaries if you feel like somebody's trying to overstep. You may have choices and options around social activity. Life's moving forward and you're ready for it. Negativity is moving into the past. Balance is coming into life. Making decisions that push life forward towards greener pastures. Anxiety eases. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. And a disappointment is healing and moving into the past. Not too bad. T-Bet, when will I receive my check from D? When will I receive my check from D? It could be sometime, I'm going to say within the next 4 to 8 days. It's coming. It's coming. Sarah, the hard lump on my left foot under my pinky toe, is it something serious? It's forming on the right foot too. I don't know if it's pressure issues. It isn't bothering me. It's there for almost a year now. Is it a corn? Isn't that weird, corn? Why do we call it a corn? But I kind of felt like my ice skates were causing corns on my pinky toes. I don't think it's anything serious, no, but I would see a doctor just to make sure. I have a feeling you're right. It may have something to do with pressure. It might, is it under on the bottom of the foot or on the side? It could be a corn. Mystery, general for the upcoming week. General for the upcoming week. Teamwork is favored around work, school, and business. Areas of your life that have been slow should now start to move forward. Life comes into balance, and you're making decisions that push life forward towards a new journey. Listen to your intuition. A disappointment is healing and moving into the past. Maybe spending time with a Taurus, and life could change for you for the better quickly. Not bad. Tiffany, next in love. Disconnecting from people, places, and things, or any of this nonsense bullshit, walking away from it, pushes your life forward quickly. So if there's anything that you feel like you need to disconnect from, doing so would help love move forward. And then things could be moving forward possibly with a Capricorn, maybe with a Virgo, maybe even an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Happiness comes in around love when you explore your options. And don't settle for less than you want or deserve. Life is moving forward. Maybe between now and the end of the year. Lucky general. Lucky general. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Might hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life comes into balance. Teamwork is favored. Anxiety eases. Not bad, not bad. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. And feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to this month. Michelle, will I get the job I'm interviewing for on Tuesday? You got about a 70% chance yes. Let's see what happens. Regardless, you have a job coming in. You're being guided by the divine towards greener pastures. So if you don't get this one, something else will come in. But I think you will end up getting this one. Sarah, it's not under, it's on the foot, just below the pinky toe. It seems to be like a toe bone. I've been Googling and driving myself nuts. Yeah, well, that's what you're going to do. Yeah, you're going to drive yourself nuts. I know, I do the same thing. And then I diagnose myself with all kinds of things. Bursitis, arthritis, tendonitis. It's not good. It's not good. I am going to look in to see whether or not I can go to a chiropractor because I really do think that my pelvis is out. I think that that's what's causing me my issues. And I think a chiropractor could probably fix it. But Lily, general for me, whatever comes up, I'm quite run down at the moment, hoping things pick up. Hi, Mel. Well, good. You've got choices and options coming in here around social activity. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Areas of your life that have been slow will now start to move forward, and that will ease anxiety. You may be coming out of this feeling run down, like even like this week. Life begins to move forward. Could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. Maybe spending time with an Aquarius or a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. New beginnings lead to success, and you have some money coming in. Pretty good. Pretty good. Nisha, general. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. A heartache or a disappointment is healing and moving into the past. Lay down the laws, set boundaries, and life moves forward. Not bad. Not bad. Beautiful one, finances. Finances may be a little slow and steady wins the race, but you do have money coming in. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. You also may be working on a side business, side project, side hustle. Your perseverance around that pays off, even if it takes time. Success comes in and finances improve. Things move forward. Shraddha, next in love. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well, and new beginnings are on the horizon. Negativity moves into the past, and you have a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship coming in. Anything that's bent, broken, dysfunctional needs to move into the past in order for your love life to move forward, and then things can move forward, possibly with Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, maybe with a Leo. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders and life begins to move forward, even possible with a Gemini. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Debbie, communication from RB Pisces. Communication may be a little slow, but you got communication coming in. Maybe more towards like the second or third week of November. Second or third, 2 or 3 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah. It's coming in. Stephania for next week. You have listened to your intuition and life comes into balance. Areas of your life that have been slow to move forward should now move forward successfully, and you may feel relief around that. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, maybe spending time with Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Hey, Hamilton, do you see me closing a deal in real estate by the end of the year? Yeah, and it may be a really good deal, too. Yeah, that's possible. That's possible. Aside from being a cop, the next worst job I think I could do would be real estate. I would be the worst cop. I would be the worst real estate person. But yeah, you could do it. You could do it. Tanya, thank you. My daughter was fine. She has to follow up with her primary, but the blood pressure and the pain was constipation. Oh my God. Yeah, but you know what? Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Right? Thank goodness. You know, that's the worst that can happen. Like, that's the worst that's going on. They give you milk and magnesia. My brother calls grape ass blast. It comes in a glass bottle. I don't know what the name of it is, but I know it if I saw it. When I worked in the health and beauty aids department of the grocery store, we used to sell it. We didn't have grape though. I think we had cherry and lime. But he gets this one. He calls it grape ass blast. Anyway. Adriana, how will that love offer come from O? Maybe through communication. Online communication. I'm going to say maybe through FaceTime or Zoom or something like that. Do you know what the grape ass blast is? What the hell is it called? My sister-in-law recently sent like a meme about it. Apparently people know about this stuff. Let me see. Oh, it's called magnesium citrate. And it says it's supposed to be, this is a meme that she saw somewhere that she sent. It's supposed to be grape flavored, but it's quite clear that whoever led the R&D team that day never actually tasted anything grape in their life. Magnesium citrate. I take this magnesium glycinate. It doesn't do it. This is not for that. I think this is for sleeping, and I'm going to tell you, I think it works. You know why? I don't ever have trouble sleeping, really, but sometimes if I get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, I have a hard time falling back asleep. But with this, fall right asleep, no problem. Get up to go pee, come back, fall asleep. Tanya, all the time in the hospital, you say you're full of shit. I wonder how much the bill will be. Oh, my God. My dad was in the hospital for a week. He had pneumonia. You know how much it cost? $160,000. That's fucking insane. 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 Yeah. can't imagine. Anyway. Adriana, when is O giving that offer? And yes, you're right. I guess it would be online since he lives in Mexico. Oh, maybe before the end of the year. Things change for the better quickly and happiness comes in. Could be before the end of the year. Yeah. That's why I never go to the hospital. If you have insurance, though, the insurance covers a lot of it. I don't know how much. I know he had to pay something. I don't know how much, but we were just going over the bill once. I know when I was in the hospital with Avery, my bill was $4,000 a day. $4,000 a day. It was like $12 for an Advil. One Advil. I think they gave me 2 at a time. And you're not allowed to bring your own in. Like, I could have just brought my own Advil in. Nope. Anyway. Josie B. Mine, spirit messages. Queen of Air, independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation. The Dreamer, Archangel Metatron, a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. 6 of Earth, gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, paying off debts. Virsha, General. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders, and if you've lately been holding yourself back, you're not going to be holding yourself back anymore. Life is going to be moving forward. You're listening to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Money comes in, finances improve, and you might be feeling a little bit more grounded and stable around finances. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Perseverance pays off. Lay down the law, set boundaries. Not bad. Tanya, General, for the upcoming week. A disappointment is healing and moving into the past, and you may be feeling relief around something. Making decisions that push life forward. You may be feeling like the hard work you put into work, school, or business pays off. There's relief around life moving forward. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Tanya, my dad's cancer pills for 21 pills for $16,000 a month. It's crazy. It's crazy. I know. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't know. Anyway, and I don't know what the answer is, so I can't even really give like an educated opinion, but it's nuts is what it is. It's nuts. Sarah, I think it's bullshit. That's why. I don't, like I said, I don't really know that much about it, so I can't really give an educated, but what I think is happening, and I can't be sure, but it seems like the hospital is going to charge the insurance company $12 for the
Tylenol or whatever it is, and then they're going to argue it back and forth. Well, that's what I think happens. The hospital asks for more, the insurance company comes back with another offer. But, like, to me, can we do without all of this? Like, can we do, like, could it be like 99 cents for the pill, and then I'll give you the 99 cents and not put it through the insurance? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like things just seem to be overinflated, and then yeah, and then everything else winds up going up. It's just stupidity. Yeah, like I said, there's so many different layers of it that it's hard to. Insurance, I know. When I first started working at my full-time job, the insurance for a single person was free. And then after the first couple of years, it went up to like $15 a paycheck. And then it was like up to like, yeah, it kept going up and up. And then I lost that job. And then I was using my insurance for my part-time job, which was pretty good because it was a union job that had pretty decent insurance. I only had to use it in my life. I think I had an earring that ripped out like when I was younger, and I needed a stitch. And they paid like 80% of the bill. So part-time insurance was pretty good. But when Obamacare came in, they took our insurance away. So I lost my insurance. So I didn't have insurance for years. And then, and then I wound up, getting pregnant. So then that happened. But it just keeps going up and up. Everything does. I know that my brother said that when his first son was born, he paid like $75 in co-pays for like the whole pregnancy and for him to be born. 6 years later, when Nikki was born, he paid $7,500. I mean, I don't, like I said, I don't know where all the, I don't think that there's one person to blame. I think there's layers of people that need to be blamed. And I don't know, I can't tell you how to fix it. I mean, I have ideas, but who am I? Nobody. Liz, love for this week. Love for this week. You've got the Empress here, bringing in love and money or more of it. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past. Love is moving forward. Listen to your intuition. You could have Aries around. You may have water around, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may even have a Gemini here. Being clear about your wants and needs around love and not settling for less could help life move forward. Tanya, love offers coming in. Yeah, you've got walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Sagittarius, another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and then Aries. That could be coming in with possible potential for commitment. What do you think about that? Pretty good. Pretty good. Lioness, how will my interview go tomorrow? Will I get the job? I think you will get the job. You have new beginnings on the horizon that move things forward successfully. Listen to your intuition. You should feel relief after that interview. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. What's the matter, Avery?
They're the best at hugs.
I'm the best at hugs?
They're the best at hugs.
Oh my God, you're losing your doctor. You want to hear what's happening over here? I don't know if this is it's happening where my dad lives too. Well, my dad says that the doctors over there are doing something now called concierge, where you pay them like something up front. I don't know. And he said that his doctor told him he didn't need it, so he had to find another doctor. So he did find another doctor. But what's happening here? There's like a big medical place not that far from here, and the doctors that delivered Avery I loved the doctors. The place was disgusting. So I didn't want to stay there. And I got very lucky to find that my doctor moved from there to this big place. And like that's like the OB doctor. But then the regular doctor, which I hadn't seen a regular doctor in years, but then after Avery was born, I went for it. So I didn't have insurance. I went for a physical because now I had insurance. And I forgot what the doctor's name was, but she was there. I was with her for 2 years and then she quit and left. So then they just automatically assigned me another doctor with her for 2 years. Now she quit. Now the OB that I liked, which I happened to find because my sister-in-law was set up with her, and it was just coincidence. When she'd mentioned, I'm like, oh my God, that's my doctor. And I'm like, I think that's my doctor. And I looked on the website, I'm like, that's her. She was the first doctor I went to when I found out I was pregnant. And she was my favorite. Last year I went to make an appointment with her and she's out on leave. And I kept like I'm like, okay, I'll put it off a month. I couldn't find her coming back. So now I think that maybe she left. And I'm like, what is going on with this place? It's a huge, huge medical place. They have an urgent care. They have all kinds of different types of doctors in there. But I'm like, now I don't have I have to go on their site and see if there is another doctor yeah. And we know how I feel about making doctor's appointments. So it's very heavy on me.
You have to stop.
I gotta stop what? Cyrus, don't do that. Is that his blue blanket?
Yeah.
All right, let him have the blue blanket.
Why?
It's his. Cyrus, don't eat it. Pull that out of his mouth. He can't get it out. It's fuzzies. Get it out of his mouth. What a jerk. Sarah, I played games with Abdul in a group with common friends, but he didn't talk to me neither. What are his actions towards me? Still blocked. Eventually, he's going to unblock you and reach out. It might take a little while, though. It may be more towards the end of this year. Lucky, I told my doctor, and she said I can still use her to refill my meds. I can just message her through Texas Health. I'm on estrogen and other meds that I have to take. You know what? It's craziness. Toka, general for me and my WS job rest of November and December. I sent an ex-employee an email. Payroll sent. He was paid all his hours, so he was lying. Hopefully he leaves me alone and doesn't bother HR. He's going to leave you alone. Yeah, he's not going to bother HR either, I don't think, because I think that you proved your point, or he's not going. Yeah, he's not. He can't. He's still going to get paid for something he didn't do, and it's not going to work for him. Don't worry about it. Cyrus, stop. I'm not a sir, I'm a ma'am. Although I don't really like being called ma'am. You can call me miss.
Excuse me, sir. Can I get up the blanket?
Cyrus, stop.
Oh, sorry, but I just gotta say it was super cute.
Maggie, school for the next 5 days for my daughter. Okay. Making decisions that push life forward. Areas of her life that have been stagnant will now start to move forward. Her luck is changing for the better. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative something. Maybe spending time with a Virgo or a Cancer. Success and a wish come true. Pretty good.
Here. I just need this mirror.
Okay. Oh no, I have the hiccups. Purely Precious, next in love with Roger.
Things look a little slow. Somebody may be feeling a little bit disappointed. If you want to see something change, you might need to be the one to take the initiative. Listen to your intuition. Otherwise, things are a little bit out of balance. I don't see all that much changing. Ray, what was the real reason I lost my job? It looks like the company may be in a slowdown. Maybe in a slowdown, and there may be some financial issues. New love for tomorrow. New love for tomorrow. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and life could change for you for the better quickly. Listen to your intuition. You may be spending time with a Virgo or a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the day. Life moves forward. Cyrus! Cyrus, knock it off! Stop! Stop! No! No! Cyrus, knock it off.
Knock it off.
Macy, can I have a general for the day? Weight of the world slips off your shoulders when you listen to your intuition. Cause for celebration comes in. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. With the Empress, you've got love and money coming in. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care.
He. He.
Cyrus! No! 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 Lay down! Shah, love reading. Cyrus! Shah, walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Anything that's been dysfunctional or disappointing needs to move into the past. And then life may be moving forward with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Amy, next 48 for Sunny. Solution to a problem is in front of this person. They'll figure it out before the end of the day. They're making decisions that push life forward, and their luck is changing for the better quickly. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. They may be spending time with a Virgo or a Sagittarius. They have a love offer coming in, or love has potential tomorrow to move forward quickly. Anthony, I applied for a petroleum job in GP company, but didn't hear anything from them. You still could hear from them because they're not holding themselves back and life is moving forward. There is potential to hear something from them still. Let's see what happens with that.
What do you want?
Natalie, love for December. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and cause for celebration could come in around a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship. It could be with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or possibly an Aries. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You're no longer holding yourself back, and a new journey may begin. Deja for today, Monday. DJ, general for today. Slow and steady wins the race. Listen to your intuition. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. A disappointment heals, and so does anxiety. You have a Sagittarius around or a Gemini that could be of significance, and you may have some money coming in. Girly, does it look like I'll be leaving my current job by the end of the year? I'm worried because Jupiter is going retrograde, and it's, oh boy. You could still leave the job before then. Yeah, it is possible. It is possible that you'll leave. Shrushti, general. You've got choices and options coming in around social activity. Slow and steady wins the race, but feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to between now and the end of the year. Maybe feeling grounded and stable around finances moving forward. If you recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it'll resolve itself and move into the past. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. No, Mercury retrograde starts today. Mercury does. But it affects everybody differently because it depends where it is in your chart. And that would be where it's happening in what house. I should check mine out. Emin, did A think that M objected on moving desks to be next to me? Did A think that M objected on moving desks to be next to me? No, I don't think they really thought much about it. Susie, general reading for next week. You've got happiness that comes in this week, and you have teamwork is favored. The hard work you put into work, school, or business pays off, and you might be feeling like relief around life moving forward. Money comes in. Listen to your intuition and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Leo, I was on live yesterday on Avery's channel. I had nobody. But I think I need to do lives on Avery's channel because I think that's going to get the watch hours up. I don't understand how they're counting watch hours. I really don't. Because I'm going to tell you something. This drives me crazy. If anybody has any idea. Okay, if you look right here, it says watch time hours, right? It's 265, right? But when I go down here to valid public hours, it's 154 hours. Why? Why? I don't understand it. I don't understand. I don't understand how this works. I just don't get it, and it's very frustrating that she's got over 1 million views on her channel and she still doesn't qualify for ads. I don't get it. Anyway, my point is that to do a live stream, first of all, am I allowed to live stream in the rink? I mean, there are no signs saying that I can't. One rink I saw, it said that you can't live stream a game, but it didn't say anything about live streaming lessons. But at that rink, there's always music playing, so I can't live stream there. The other one yesterday, I was live streaming, but there was nobody watching, so I don't think I got anything for that. But how am I going to do a live video with her? Like, there's only so many questions I can ask her, right? Before it's like, what are we talking about? But maybe I'll just set something up. I don't know. Then I was thinking that maybe I was going to live stream when she was trick-or-treating, but
I don't know. Are you allowed to do that in public? I don't see why not. I mean, I see people doing all kinds of videos in the grocery store and everything else. Anyway, it's very frustrating. It is very frustrating. Anyhow. Oh, thank you, Leo. Thank you, thank you. Because then I was thinking, like, what if I did a live stream myself on her channel? That may be illegal, though. I don't want to get her channel taken down, you know? So maybe what I'll do is I'll just ask, like, family members to tune into her. Like, let them know when we're going live. Like, my dad will be all over that. My dad watches her shit. Anyway. Emily, today and tomorrow with Soha is expecting to see him. You probably will see him. Yeah, things are a little slow. The hangman is here. I wouldn't expect anything like extraordinary to happen. It looks average. Emperor in reverse. Be careful that somebody's not trying to manipulate or control the other person or situation. Whatever you have planned is probably going to go through as planned. Eminem, love for Taurus. Love for Taurus. Perseverance pays off around a committed relationship if there's been any issues. It looks like things are stable or will be moving forward as long as both people are still on the same page, which it looks like it is. If this person is not in a committed relationship, they do have new energy coming in. They should listen to their intuition. They have Earth coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. They're not looking back on the past. They may have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Well-balanced, well-functioning relationship, but whether they're with someone or not, things look a little slow. I don't see you. Where? On top of the dresser?
Yeah.
Get off the dresser.
Fine.
You don't belong up there. That's why.
I'm trying to shut it. I'm getting something.
Well, hide it from him. What is he trying to get?
I don't know.
Tanya, Edward just texted me. Shouldn't have on his superhero cape out saving the world. Oh, what a dope. God, he's persevering. Oh, you watched the premiere? Oh, thank you, Mel. Thank you, thank you.
Stop.
And you know what's crazy? It's like one of her videos will be premiering at 4 o'clock, and it's past 4 o'clock. On my channel, when I see it come up, it still says premiere. Premiering at 4 o'clock. It's after 4 o'clock. It should be, no. And then later on at night, I'll get it. Like, why does that happen? I don't know. I have no idea. Tanya, me and Avi Aries. Perseverance pays off. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders and anxiety eases when communication comes in. You should be feeling as if things are starting to function better, and you're probably going to see one another soon. Solution to an issue or problem is in front of you before the end of the month. You'll figure it out and things come into balance. Not bad. Not bad. I did. Em and Anthony, Natalie, Susie, Emily. I did them.
He can't stop.
Amsh 06, romance. You do have life moving forward here, possibly with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you're ready for it. Well-balanced, well-functioning relationship could be on the horizon. Don't look back on the past and life moves forward. Look at that. You may have cause for celebration coming in around life moving forward towards greener pastures before the end of this year. Maybe with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Pure heart, general for the rest of this week. You have a new journey that may be beginning. Anxiety eases. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan can make you feel relief. Perseverance pays off. A wish comes true, and you'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Leo Sun, general for this week.
Focusing on a side business, side project, side hustle could bring in extra money, and life may change for you for the better quickly. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And then you may be feeling a little more financially stable.
Four. Just stop him by looking at me instead.
Pretty good.
Stop.
Where am I? I'm Lourdes. Work for this week.
Here you go. And Lourdes.
With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You're no longer holding yourself back, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. May have choices and options that come in around career. Maybe spending time with Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Not bad. Explore. I noticed that Anju was very carefree. I don't know why I couldn't be carefree. I always worry about people and things that don't matter. And are they not important? Yeah, they're not important. I totally understand you because I'm more like you than I am the other person. And I feel the same way. Not so much that I mean, I do care about what other people think, but not as much as like, I worry about how other people feel. Like, are they mad at me? Are they going to be mad at me? I have to be a people pleaser. And that shit comes from childhood. It comes from childhood. It's the way you were programmed. You could work to move past this, and you probably will as you get older. You'll start to care less and less. But I feel like this shit happens in childhood. It's the way that we were brought up. I feel like it could be a lot of the times the older children, like the oldest children, may be a little bit more responsible or feeling like that more so than the second child. Like I noticed like my nephew is a lot more like me, the older one, and the younger one is a little bit more like, I don't give a fuck. And I wish I could be more like that, but I'm just not. And my other nephew, the older nephew, he's more like me.
Cyrus.
Avery is... she's kind of a mix because she's the youngest really because she's got 3 older brothers, but they're very old. So she's growing up as like an only child. But, you know, I've seen things that make me nervous. Like the other day, Cyrus got a hold of one of her dresses that was, I mean, I liked the dress, but she was kind of growing out of it anyway. And he kind of cut, like he chewed the strap, and she said, I feel bad for it. And that's me, like feeling bad for an inanimate object. Like the inanimate object, the dress doesn't have any feelings. What are you feeling bad for it for? But I understood what she meant because that was me. And I knew this girl from yoga, and she said that her daughter, she's like, my daughter won't tell me what her favorite color is. And she's like, I think she's a lot like you. And I was like, so she's not going to tell you what her favorite color is because she doesn't want the other colors to feel bad. And she's like, you know, I was thinking that same thing. And I'm like, yeah, she doesn't want the other colors to feel bad. So she's not going to say yellow is her favorite color because blue may feel bad. Ridiculous. Blue doesn't have a feeling. They don't feel. But it comes from childhood. And when you think about it, like the way that we grew up, or what we were taught, like what we were taught as children, it affects us as adults, and that's why people care more. Like, who knows? Like, you got to think back to like things that happened in childhood. Now, when Avery was very little, like maybe she was about 18 months old or close to 2, we had been out somewhere, and she was acting up. Kids do that. Kids do that. And she was crying and screaming, and I was really embarrassed, even though I would be somebody in that place without kids, and there would be a kid acting up, and I wouldn't think twice about it. I would think that's what kids do. When somebody else's kid's doing it, when my kid's doing it, I'm like freaking out. So
Mom.
I can't remember what happened, but it made me say to her, it just came out of my mouth. I didn't think about it. I said, nobody's gonna like you if you act like that. That's what I said. And I was like, oh man. That was like my grandmother, not even my mother, my grandmother came out of my mouth. And that made me realize in that moment, first of all, I never said it again, but that was a programming that I got as a child, which what made me a people pleaser. I probably heard that a lot at a very young age. Like we're talking like 2, 3,
where you don't remember it, but it's being told to you, and your subconscious is storing that. If you act up in the store, that man's going to get mad at you. I heard that growing up, and that was programming me. It's very hard to unprogram that. And that's why you feel more conscious of what other people, how other people feel, and some people don't. Like I'm telling you, you could say that to my nephew Nicky. That man said, "Baby, fuck you. I don't care about that man." And he's right. You shouldn't care about some random stranger. But I did.
Mom,
What?
Cyrus wants chocolate.
He can't have chocolate. Where is there chocolate in here?
Um,
Well, take it and go put it in the kitchen. Why is there chocolate in here?
well, it's Polka.
Why is there broken up chocolate in here?
Well, do you remember when the other day? and the
Avery,
day
get rid of it.
after?
I don't care. Just get rid of it. Get rid of it.
So
Get
do
it
I
out of
eat
here.
it?
Eat it. I don't care.
But I don't know what it is.
Leo, I was just mean. I didn't feel bad about anything. That's awesome. I'm still feeling bad about shit that happened when I, from when I was a kid. I still think about it. I remember I made a comment to one of my friends in high school that was kind of mean, and I didn't mean, it just came out of my mouth. I didn't mean to say it. And to this, if I asked her about it, she probably wouldn't even remember. But to this day, I suffer with that. I said that. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Tanya, Edward just texted me again. I've been ignoring him. If I block him, how will it go with his boundaries are running down? His batteries are running slow. You could block him. You could block him. I would suggest not blocking him for right now. Just ignoring him. Don't read the text messages. Just let them, just ignore them. Like let them build up. Don't look at them, because if you look at them, they're going to piss you off. If you could just ignore them, he's going to go away eventually. You could block him. I am afraid he may get another phone or text you another way. He may become a little more perseverant. I think just ignoring him for right now is probably best. I know, Explore. I know. I feel the same way. Why me? Why me? What happened? Shit, I can't remember. Something happened recently. I was somewhere and I was like, oh my God, I would never be like that. I can't remember. And I remember thinking, and they think that there's nothing wrong with their behavior. They're fine with it. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember what it was. Susie, me and T the Capricorn. Me and T the Capricorn. Anxieties ease and move into the past. Communication comes in, although it may be slow and steady wins the race. You may be seeing one another soon, maybe within the next couple of weeks. Lay down the laws, set boundaries. Okay, girlie, let me open up my email. What?
Don't you remember that tree mall? I got surprised that we could maybe go with Troy. But I can have roller coasters.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we're not doing that today.
Then when are we gonna do it?
When are we going to do it? I don't know. Maybe
What
we'll
about
do
the next time we see it?
Yeah, maybe around Christmas time. Oh my God, girlie, I ate bad too. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to start fresh tomorrow. Monday's a new day.
know, it's going to be a totally different experience. So if you did get hired there, it would be temporary. You would probably stay there until you found something else that paid more and maybe found something else that was full-time. Or you may wind up keeping it and finding another part-time because there's something else coming in as well. But it might be a totally different experience that may kind of change things for you right now. I don't think it would be bad. I don't think it would be bad. I think it would be a new experience. You would see new people. It would be lots of moving around. It would be lots of like, it would just be different. It would be different, and it might be a nice change. I don't think it would be terrible. It would be, I think it would be a good change. I also don't think it would be permanent or forever. Next relationship may be with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, that comes in out of the clear blue sky before the end of this year. Crow's Nest, when will I be in a committed relationship? Timing. Okay, the timing would be 4 weeks from now to 4 months from now. So I'm going to say anytime between now and say the end of March. Could be with an Aries. It's new energy that brings in happiness. It could be somebody that comes in out of the blue. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Could also be a Gemini.
Mom,
Yeah?
could you touch these?
Can I what?
You touch these?
Yeah. Big muscles. Very nice. Butterfly, love. Okay, if you're currently with someone, things look pretty well functioning. If you're not with anyone, you may have a well-functioning relationship coming in with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You do have commitment coming in on the horizon. Exploring your options leads to success, and it looks like new energy. Life is moving forward. Kirti, general for the week ahead. Listen to your intuition. A disappointment heals and life moves forward. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. And feeling ambitious, you should be very productive. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you may be spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Crow's Nest, love for the immediate future. Cut away people, places, and things that no longer serve you if you want to see your love life move forward. Something may be keeping you out of balance or energetically stuck. If there's something or someone that you're holding on to, it may be time to let that go. And then life may be moving forward between now and the end of the year, possibly with, well, you got some choices. You have Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You could have a Scorpio. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. Kara, how did my advocacy session be like for this week? I've got 2 of them. Oh, they should go well. Life moves forward, bringing in cause for celebration and happiness. Anxiety eases.
What's so high I can't stick that my whole body went up.
Oh, yeah?
Like, what that stop?
Wow, okay.
Over here, big stop.
Okay.
My legs are flying up into the
You went flying up high, okay.
Yeah, my legs are so high.
Lucinda, general for the next 5. Could be spending time with a Gemini or Capricorn. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Maybe feeling ambitious, and you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Crystal, will I get a job soon? You may get a job within the next 5 weeks. I'm going to say within the next 5 or 6 weeks, yes. Net law. I'm feeling very distracted and overthinking today. Can you provide angel guidance for me? Yes. Justice, Archangel Raguel. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. The Star, Archangel Jophiel. Happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You are on the right path. Oh, you got 3 angels. Strength, Archangel Ariel. Great inner strength. Release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. Pretty good. Tanya, he just sent a text again. It's incredible that he thinks his behavior is okay. I seriously set all kinds of boundaries with him. That's 5 texts since I came to the live stream. He must be nuts. You know what it is? He's self-centered. He's self-centered. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I had to deal with 2 women in the past that were like that. Yep, 2 of them. I had to block both of them. I feel like just my personal opinion, that men are a little easier to deal with than women. But I had to block them because they just fire off text messages, call until I answered the phone. Yeah, knock me off of live stream, interrupt my Zoom calls, not give a flying fuck about what I could be doing. All about him, just like it was all about them. So it is, he's not crazy. I know people like to use that word crazy, like this is crazy behavior because the average person doesn't behave like that, right? The average person sends 1 text, maybe 2, but doesn't continue, right? But for him, it's like it's all about him. It's all about what he wants. He's thinking that eventually you're going to answer him, even if you answer him because you get mad at him. Like, stop fucking texting me. Like, that would be positive. But nothing speaks louder than silence. I would just ignore him if you can. I know it's frustrating. I had it happen to me too. And it was just a couple of weeks ago. I didn't want to have to block this person. But I got 5 text messages in a row. Boom, 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 boom. Just as I was about to do a live stream. And then the last one was, can I call you? And I knew, I'm like, now the phone calls are going to start coming in and I'm not going to be able to get anything done. I can't do this, okay? I can't do this. So I had to set that boundary. Now, I didn't want to. Like I said, I'm not a big block person. With him, I'm afraid that he's going to get another phone number and he's going to start doing it that way, which you could just keep blocking the phone numbers. I mean, it's extraordinary that there are people that act like this because I would never, after I texted somebody 2 or 3 times, you know, and it wouldn't be in the same day, it would be over the course of a couple of weeks. If I wasn't getting a response, I would stop. I have a friend who I kind of feel has given me the cold shoulder over the last year or so, so I just stopped. You know, like, you know where I am if you want to reach out to me. Otherwise, I'm not going to continue to reach out to you. I feel like that's what the average person does. So we think that somebody is crazy when their behavior is like that. But he feels like he's going to get what he wants by doing this. And I would just ignore him. It's fucking exhausting. Well, that's what I'm saying. It does sound like narcissism, but he never showed as being a narcissist. But maybe he is, and you know what they say, like, there's a spectrum. So he may be higher on the narcissist end. Thing is that with narcissists, I would think that by now he would have moved on to somebody who was giving him what he wanted. I wouldn't think that he would be continuing to pursue you because you haven't been answering him. So that shocks me, but it could be somebody who is high on the, yeah, like these 2 fucking women I was dealing with. World revolves around them. 0 fucks about what anybody else is doing ever. And I'm going to listen. I'm not listening to anybody. Like, I'm not fucking dealing. So you have that. You could block him definitely. And if he starts from another number, block that too. But, you know, these people are exhausting. Like, don't you get it? Stop reaching out to me. I don't want to talk to you. Like, how much clearer could I make that? Could you read between the lines? I don't get it. Comment, when do you see me receiving the written promise of my progress? Is it something you could get within the next 2 to 3 days? It may be coming in quick. What?
I feel sad.
About what?
I just
Don't feel sad.
Oh, you know what? Cyrus, I did this.
Why'd you do that?
Well, I wanted to play a game where I was a calm dog and he was like a really calm dog.
Okay, all right. Can't you just go watch cartoons while I finish
And
this
then
up?
I felt sad about it.
Don't feel sad. We're gonna go out. You're gonna have a good day today.
No, I know what.
You're not gonna have a good day? You wanna stay home?
No,
Okay.
I will miss Cyrus.
Clara, what am I not seeing when it comes to my studies right now? I feel like everyone is always ahead of me while I'm still trying to keep up.
Dylan.
Well, I don't think that you're the only person that feels that way. I know it may seem like that, but yeah, I don't think you're the only person that feels that way. You know what I would do if you're feeling a little overwhelmed? Break things up into small
small, small tasks. So when it comes to your studies, separate it. Like maybe do the easiest stuff first or do the hardest things first and break them up into small 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, and try not to get overwhelmed by the big picture. Break it up into small little sections. You're definitely not the only person that feels this way, and you're going to get past it because life is moving forward. Hi, Adonis. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Red. Red.
See you guys tomorrow.
General for this week. Oh. Red. Listen to your intuition and life comes into balance. The disappointment heals. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may feel relief around life moving forward. Slow and steady wins the race. Cooking. My initial is SA. Will AS reconcile to me? No communication. At this point, I don't see things moving forward. It looks as if things are at a standstill. This person could be involved with somebody else right now. Costolini, I don't believe that I read for you. I don't think so. What was the question? Put the question and I'll remember. Linus, General, me, and Kay. Things look okay. Through perseverance and communication, anxiety eases and life moves forward. You may be starting a new journey together. Listen to your intuition. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation helps the relationship move forward. Not bad. Lily Millie is B. Don't want me. What is his true feeling? Can you rephrase that? I'm not sure what you're asking. Lily Millie, I want to know if KF doesn't want me, his true feelings. So what do you mean doesn't want you? Doesn't want to be in a committed relationship with you? Is that what you're saying? Is that what the question is? I mean, it does look like this person is setting boundaries with you. And with the Ace of Cups in reverse, they may have either lost interest or they may not be looking for things to move forward right now. I would say the situation is a little bit out of balance and it may be time to explore other options. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Comment. Do you see W's washing machine being the right size, or do you see that it would be, I'll have to buy another one? Looks like it could be the right size. Yeah, I'd try it. I think it may work. Stargate, love.
Stargate, with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities around love, but you might need to let go of things like people, places, and things that aren't working. New energy will come in before the end of the year. Although it may be slow and steady, life is moving forward, not backwards. New energy coming in towards the end of the year, maybe a Sagittarius. Listen to your intuition. You also could have a Taurus coming in. Simo, is my boss more like me and wants to be with me in a relation? I think this person respects you as a coworker, but I don't see them looking for a committed relationship as of right now. Lima wants angel cards. Which color? Which color? Purple, blue, or orange? By P, S&M for the rest of the year. Things are out of balance and slow. I would look out that these two don't have a tower moment before the end of the year. Yeah, there seems to be issues around this situation. Purple ones. Oh no, they're going in different directions. Hang on a sec. Self-care. I love taking the time to understand my needs. The angels want you to remember that although dedication and hard work are crucial, you also need to pace yourself. Otherwise, you could stretch yourself too thin and burn out. That would be bad for your pursuit. Joy. When I feel happy, I manifest more reasons to be happy. This angel reminds you that we choose happy thoughts and we set intentions to live joyfully. We're setting ourselves up for success and the contentment in all areas of our lives. And this one is anxiety. I inhale peace, I exhale worry. The angels come to comfort you and remind you that you're not alone and that assistance is acceptable to you if you need it. Take it as a message that you need to take some time for yourself and to unwind, concentrate on self-care, let go of what you cannot change. So you got two cards indicating that you need to take time for self-care. Grilly, the air sign coming in love, what's he like? This person may be well-balanced, creative, unique, kind, caring, sincere, and successful. They may be very hardworking. They may be loyal and kind. Pretty good. Pretty good. Really gentle for the week. Life comes into balance and begins to move forward. You may get good news around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition. Disappointment heals and moves into the past. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Pretty good. Lydia, John towards me. Might see an improvement in this situation this week. Life comes into balance with growth, change, and transformation coming in. Communication comes in and the energy is moving forward. Listen to your intuition. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Energy is positive, moving forward. Let's see what happens. Twin flames. I need some advice about the conversation I'll have with my parents tomorrow about my future. I need a little more information. Jess. What is up with this M girl? She's always trying to belittle me, and she's very rude. But she's always trying to talk to me. Set boundaries with her. She feels inferior and she's trying to dominate. She wants to make you feel bad because she's jealous, feels inferior. So her way of trying to make herself feel better is by putting you down. Don't stand for it. Set boundaries. You don't have to talk to her. Yeah, I need a little bit more information about this situation, Kiara. Like, what is the outcome that you want from it? Kiara, my mom doesn't want to talk, doesn't want me to go to the place that my dad does, and I want to leave because of how unfair things are at home. I think you're going to end up leaving. You're walking away from it. I think you're going to end up leaving. I think you're going to follow either the advice of your dad or things are going to move in that direction. This would be the advice here. Take the conversation slow and steady. Try not to overreact or get emotional. Stick to the facts. Slow and steady wins the race. Kiara, my mom desperately wants me to get a diploma for some reason as well. And you don't want to? You know, she can't make you do anything that you don't want to do. I know that people think that there's some kind of a status or that it's going to do you something to have this degree. And it could, you know, but you also could go back to school at any time. Just because you turn 30 or 40 or 50. My grandmother went back to school to become a paralegal in her 70s. Like, age doesn't matter. So, and my grandmother loved to learn. So you aren't going to tell her that just because she was 70, she couldn't go back to school. It was what she wanted to do. And that could be the same for you. But you really have to follow the path and do what you want. And, you know, she may not like it, but I think you're going to end up doing what you want to do. And I think that that would be the suggestion. If you don't do what you want to do and you do something because that's what somebody else wants you to do, you're going to end up resenting them later. And you're going to resent having done it. So if you want to go back to school at another point, you always could. You could get another diploma. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for yet?
Then I'll pop it up and see you guys tomorrow.
Kiara, should I say I want to leave because of the unfair treatment or no? I wouldn't bring that up. You know why? Because
you're not really going to convince anybody of
Should be
anything.
walking around and catch air by now.
You know, nobody's going to say, yeah, you know what, you're right. So I would leave it to, I would stick with the facts of what you want to do with your future. Like, just making this up. I want to be a doctor, but I want to backpack through Europe first. So I'm going to be leaving on Tuesday for France. I'm going to backpack through Europe. When I come back 8 months from now, I'm going to start college. Like that. This is what my plan is. If you start with the I'm treated unfairly, it's just going to be an argument. Oh, that's not true. We treat everybody the same, and we know it's bullshit. But yeah.
Mom,
Costolini love for the next week.
Mom.
If you're currently with someone, your current relationship should be functioning well. Grounded, stable, sincere, negativity moves into the past. If you're not with anyone, leave the past in the past. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You may have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or possibly an Aquarius.
I need to tell you something.
What do you need to tell me?
We should be watching. We should be watching and catch air right now.
No, we're going to meet at 4 o'clock. Right? Isn't that what he said? 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. Yeah.
Well, it's past 4.
It's not past 4. It's only 2:16. Now for the week. Who's belly aching over?
Billy, get over.
You have a wish that comes true. Life comes into balance. Teamwork is favored. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Life is moving forward. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may receive good news. What is his problem? Adonis, how is V doing now? The energy wise around me still mad. I might stay like that for a while. Got anxiety. Got a little anxiety around the situation. I understand it. And maybe feeling bad. Just hoping communication comes in. Yeah. Yeah. I don't blame you for still being mad.
That's why we have big ass.
Oh, okay, Adonis. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. I'll see you guys tonight.
Yes.
Thank you all very much for being here. And I will, in the middle of all this madness. And I'll see you guys tonight. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.